You have a kind of a big announcement, right?
I do, yeah. I'm actually going on tour.
Justin Bieber announced a massive tour to promote his 4th album, Purpose.
The 5th biggest tour of 2016, and it crossed the $200 million mark.
You've finished this tour, and you've been on for, what, like a year? Something like that.
Over 100 shows.
Crazy. You're not done. You're starting a stadium tour.
When you guys are extremely smart.
Justin Bieber says he is cancelling the rest of his world tour.
Justin Bieber announced that the remaining dates of his Purpose World Tour would be canceled.
All we know is that he's going through a lot, that's it.
People think he's having issues, seems to be falling in another dark place.
The reason given by his team in a statement cites unforeseen circumstances.
I mean, I hope he's okay.
All right, here we go. I'm Justin. I am from Stratford, Ontario, Canada. I am an artist. I make music. I started making music when I was really young. It helped me escape from a lot of the things that I felt like I was going through at the time, or that I was going through at the time. And I'm excited to share my journey with you. So come and check it out. Can I do that again? Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit in my head about it. We are going to Stratford to see my hometown because it's awesome, and I haven't showed anybody since the Never Say Never movie, my first favorite documentary.
Oh wow, are you gonna sing out some steps?
Yeah, we're making a new documentary right now, and
Justin Hailey takes Stratford.
We're going back to Stratford, and hopefully there's someone there playing the violin so I can go and drop her some cash.
And always follow your dreams, okay? All right.
We're gonna go and check out the spot where I used to play. It's over here by these steps with my wife. She's in the back. She makes everything better. You make everything better, babe.
Thank you, baby.
Check it, check it. There's a star. That was put there July 1st, 2011. It's now 2019. So that was 8 years ago. So I'd sit here, play here.
No one's ever grown up in the history of humanity like Justin Bieber. No one's ever been that famous worldwide in an era of social media where every year of your adolescence, you were the most Googled person on the planet.
Oh, I went to that school. I jumped the fence one time there. Got suspended.
You know, starting out as a boy in front of the entire world and then transforming into a young adult, a teenager, and then like a young man. And everybody's had to watch him go through every single phase of life, essentially from, I don't know, 14, 15. And now he's really an adult.
So this is it.
Oh yeah, I remember.
This is like the apartment I grew up in.
Does it bring back a lot of memories for you?
I'm pulling up in a Range Rover. I would have never thought that in a million years. What up, man? How are you?
He has gone through so much in the last 3 years, 4 years since his last album came out, and he came out on the other side of some really dark times. He still is who he is, and that's why people are drawn to him, because he has a story to tell.
You bought this, man? This is so shitty down here. I can't believe they did all these art pieces on the wall.
You know, early on in his career, we'd always say, let's go for another one, let's go for another one, another hit, another record, another thing, another tour. Before Purpose, with Journals, I didn't want him to tour, I wanted him to get healthy. And then he got healthy and we went on Purpose. And then at the end, he was tired and said, look, I needed a break again. And we took the break, and he's taken a very long break. And in that time, he's found his wife, he's grown a lot. I don't put any pressure on that timeline anymore. He's earned the right to do it in his own time.
I used to tell my friends, because I was like ashamed that I lived in like such low poverty standards. I used to tell people, yeah, there's a bowling alley downstairs and stuff. It's booked up right now, but that's it. That's it.
Anything different? The floors?
Yeah. I felt like it was bigger. I don't think we ever showed this in Never Say Never, but it was the first apartment building where I lived here for like 10 years. Brings back a lot of memories.
I remember the day where he said he didn't want to keep going, and it was a very tough one. He just wanted to get away and feel normal and needed a break from it all.
I freaked out when Justin canceled the tour. Performing is the thing that he loves most in this world, and so for him to say that he didn't want to do it, I knew it had to be pretty serious.
Having a constant stimulation like that and experiencing 50,000 people chanting and just anywhere you go having all this attention brought up, you know, your brain actually gets worn out from that, where standard levels of dopamine just don't get you excited anymore.
They have so much fun, but it's also very isolating. And until you wake up in a city and you don't remember where you are, you can't really understand how hard it is.
I think that being human is challenging for everybody. I think that we're all struggling to some degree. We all have our individual pains and fears and anxieties, worries.
There was a 6-month period where it was really tough for him, really dark. I saw him in a lot of ways that just really broke my heart. This last year at Coachella, when Ariana was headlining, she invited him to come up and do a song with her. Justin was going back and forth whether it was the right time or not. I think Scooter was thinking he should have this opportunity to go out on that stage so he could be reminded himself of who he is and like what he does.
I wasn't gonna bring any guests out tonight, but my friend Justin Bieber came all the way to spend some time with y'all. Is this too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is this too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now? I haven't been on stage in like 2 years. So thank you so much.
It kind of seemed like a turning point for him to where he was like, I think I'm ready to do this again. I think I need to do this again.
And by the way, album coming soon.
As he was walking off stage, he said that to Alice. He said, I need to get back out here.
I want you to schedule me. He's like, I want to go to the studio and I want to dance and I want to go to the gym and I want vocal warm-ups in there and I want, like, he wanted me to build him a rolling itinerary like I do when he's working. And the second that he asked to actually put the time in, I was like, oh, okay, now we're ready to go back to work.
My life is changing a lot. Getting married, getting back in the studio, talking about getting married, like just writing about the process and just being creative with being in this new chapter and being happy about what I'm doing and not like, I don't know, just being in a good headspace, better headspace.
See you when you touch down. Na 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 na. How sick would it be if
I think what's been challenging over the years is a lot of the times I'd make music and it would be for me. When the focus and the goal is about yourself, you kind of tend to lose your purpose in that. I think the older that I get, the more I realize that I'm not utilizing my gift, I feel, for the right reasons. This isn't about me. It's about helping someone who's going through whatever they're going through and being able to talk about that thing. I think that's a really cool way to look at what I do.
And I fly out to the East Coast, I gotta keep the lights on. You know it, hate you got me strung out.
I love to see him do what he loves. Honestly, I feel like I'm here to cheer him on and support him. The last time around when he was doing the Purpose album, I was around for a lot of that, but definitely not as intimately.
How are you? Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, good to see you too.
I like your jacket.
Thanks, man.
I love to see him do what he is so good at.
That's the name of the game.
There's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of things on artists and musicians specifically that I think people don't get to see because they're not around for the full process.
So what do we got up right now?
So me being somebody who isn't a musician and, you know, is not involved in music in that way, watching it, I have a whole newfound respect for Justin as well as other artists who just put their blood, sweat, and tears into their craft.
When you're doing what you are good at, like you just feel like you're where you're supposed to be. I'm the best in the studio or like on stage than I am anywhere else.
All right, this is how we do it.
Starting at your drum position, the multi-time, thousands upon thousands of times award winner, and one of the greatest musicians and overall human beings in the history of the world, your friend, my friend, Hailey's wife, Justin!
Oh, I said Hailey's wife, I said. I gotta say.
Good,
All right, I'll do it again.
You got that yummy, that yummy, that yummy, yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy, that yummy,
This is my beat up Buick right here. Thought it'd be cool to do a shoot on this thing. About to go inside and cut the song Running Over. You ready?
Yep. I've tried to take a real step back and allow him his process. And my involvement in the earlier albums is finding songs and finding producers and finding writers. But really from Journals on, his process usually starts with him just going in and experimenting for a solid 6 months before we even talk one song.
Every time I pull it, wanna run it now.
Hey! Owen?
Yo, I'm so pumped. You're this here?
Right.
Yeah,
Of course he is.
We're gonna party.
Hey.
Keith's here.
I initially got connected to Justin back in 2009. The joke was always like, Usher hired me to be his swagger coach.
Yeah, no, you do this.
We'll do the ad-libs and then we'll just go from there. Okay. Josh just wants to go home.
Whole new perspective from life.
Okay. That's great. That's really good. Okay, you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Whole new perspective of life.
Watching Justin do what he does is pretty special. I mean, in the studio, in that booth, like he goes into a different world and he's just really good at what he does. And it's cool to be able to like watch the process of it all.
Yeah, every time I come around, you get it done. 50-50, love the way you split it. 100 racks on me, spin it, babe. Light a match, get lit, it, babe.
Justin's enabled my whole entire career. About 10 years we've been working together.
I love Josh. He helps facilitate everything, makes everything a lot easier. And I've known him for so long, we just have a chemistry and we just vibe together, so.
Yeah, me and Josh are super close.
You know, we collaborate in different ways. I get songs for him, I cut his vocals, I mix his vocals, I mix his music. Just like a music curator for Justin.
I think Josh Goodwin is incredibly instrumental in his process. He's been working together, vocal engineer and, album producer for a long time now.
All right.
Oh, give me 1 second here.
Nah.
Finish prepping this.
Because we work fast, bro.
Oh, we work very fast.
Come on.
It's true.
He puts you in kind of tough situations, but at the end of the day, those situations make you strong.
My favorite thing about working with Josh is probably just the fact that I love him as a person. I'd love to just sit in a room with him and just chill. So like the fact that I get to like hang, listen to tunes, like vibe, laugh. We have a really similar sense of humor.
Hey, Josh, I don't pay you to go to the bathroom, bro. Just so you know.
Josh is kind of the recording Sherpa. Josh is really the only one in the room. cutting him and vocal producing him and helping him pick the songs. Josh is a very integral part of Justin making music and has been since the beginning. There isn't an album Justin's worked on that Josh hasn't been a part of with him.
He knows when I'm like, I don't have it during the day. Like sometimes I'll come in and I'll be like, it just won't be a day for me to like get anything done. He'll just basically know like, all right, JB, like, let's just come back and get it tomorrow, you know? And I know I don't take that as like, what, you think I'm shitty today? I'm just like, yeah, you're right, I just don't have it today.
Where you going, don't go far, love. Blessings sent to me, that's what you are, love. Ride through life with me, hop in the car, love. Blessings sent to me, that's what you are.
I love being a part of the process. I love watching him do what he's so good at. Even if it means me laying on the couch until 3, 4 in the morning, binge watching TV shows and just being around, I just enjoy the energy that goes into it. We turn it into a really fun process. You know, we've brought friends around and people just kind of hang, and I don't know, I just feel at home wherever he is. So if he's holed up in the studio, that feels like home to me.
Singing songs, sharing his music, it's one of the things that makes him happy. It's one of the things that he loves to do. It feeds his soul. So to see him back in the studio, it brings me joy because I see the joy he gets from making music and sharing music. I'm pumped. I missed hearing his voice.
Remember never feeling good enough. All I ever did was let you down. Never understood why you stayed around. Ever since I can remember.
After Believe, Justin started taking more control of his creative ideas. As a young artist, you know, things were chosen for him, and now he's fully accountable for his choices on this album. He's in a once-in-a-lifetime spot in his whole life right now.
This is gonna be so beautiful. I'm gonna destroy this part, bro.
He is such a perfectionist and he's so good at what he does that there's a whole different energy when Justin is really like in his zone and really doing his thing that I can't really explain. And maybe by watching this, people will kind of get a glimpse into his world.
Just gonna get into the zone real quick.
Sometimes it feels good to cry, cry.
That was hard. That was hard, dude.
He works extremely hard. He's a perfectionist. You know, he wants to recut songs all the time, like, because he hears things that other people don't hear.
We gotta recut double negative, because that's an old vocal. We should cut changes today, right? Line by line.
You cut it already? Or?
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Okay.
Am I a perfectionist? Oh, yeah. The reason why I sing it so many times, and people probably don't understand, I want it perfect. I can never remake this album. It just, once it comes out, it's out. You know? So, it's gotta be perfect. I think for me, things have always been so polished and so like perfect, and everything needed to be so perfect, and I just felt like I had to worry about literally everything. Like, don't touch your face that way, don't touch your hair, you're ruining, you got a stain on your shirt. Like, that's why these little things, like, I really just don't want to even make that a huge deal. But anyways, I could get how audio could get if I'm doing this the whole time. I'm done. That's it, right? That's a wrap on Yummy. See you next song, you freaks.
Get it done.
pay you to eat. I don't need to stand around here, painting your toes, drinking IPAs. What do you think this is, a vacation? We're making a damn album here. I got this documented. You're over here lounging. Come on.
Atenda mañana, ya, ya. Ay, loco la caramba, ramba. Say she wanna dance to la bamba, bamba. Yeah. Sígame bonita, baby, ay, ay. Yeah, sígame bonita, baby, ay, ay.
Justin's work ethic is random, but it's very strong. It's Sunday, hanging out with the family, pool party. I'll get a text from Justin and be like, studio ? And like, I'm here having a barbecue, cooking food, and like, I'm like, oh damn. And I'm like, how long? He's like, 20 minutes.
Just seeing the drive and the work that goes into it, it's a lot. It takes a lot of hard work.
Is it noche?
Sí, noche.
Noche. Hasta, you don't pronounce the H?
Hasta.
Hasta de la noche.
I don't speak Spanish. Singers are good at imitating. So I guess I'm just good at imitating. I can hear it and then just repeat it.
Hasta de la noche de mañana. Yeah, yeah.
Hasta de la noche de mañana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hasta de la noche. Okay.
De la.
Yeah, I'm just, bro.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I know you're excited.
Sígame bonita, baby, ay, ay. I'm off tequila, she sipping my tie. Arriba la vida, we live the high life. I give you anything that you want.
Watching somebody work and live in their purpose is extremely gratifying, especially for me, and like seeing him sink his teeth and finding joy and doing what he loves and doing what he's like purposed to do.
He just kind of writes and writes and writes, and we kind of narrow it down to what he wants the body of work to be.
We're able to get all this bed of ideas and songs and really cherry pick the ones that are tight and put that on the board of songs.
Pooh Bear's gonna get back in the lab again this week. Cut over to Pooh Bear.
Throw it up.
Pooh Bear is Justin's main collaborator in terms of writing, who knows Justin so well.
Need you permanent in my life, always.
When Justin calls and like gives him the outline of an idea, Pooh really knows what to do with it and where to go with it.
Hey.
Yeah. Justin's great at challenging me creatively. His work ethics are so amazing.
Him and Pooh have an amazing chemistry. A lot of these verses that they write together.
Can't nobody, want nobody. Can't.
Need you permanent. Ain't nobody ever gonna take your place.
Hey.
He's one of the most prolific songwriters of our generation. He writes 3 songs a day, sometimes every day. Hundreds of songs, literally.
Yeah, Pooh Bear's been someone who has just been in my life for a very long time, and I love him and I respect him, and I think he's a tremendous human being.
Or is it, no, you'll be permanent in my life, right?
Yeah.
Let me get that. You'll be permanent in my life. Always.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take.
Yeah, okay.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take your place.
I think he knows me, you know, and he knows what I'm going through, and he kind of sees my journey. He's got a mind like no other. He's so talented, and he helps me articulate what I want to say better than I think anybody.
What'd you say? Take what
Go. Just go
Ain't nobody ever gonna take.
Yeah, instead of gonna.
No, that's way cool. Gone, because he's gone's country.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take your place. Your place.
Let's see that.
I think we're each other's spirit animals. We've got a rhythm down, we figured each other out, and we're able to deliver, which is one of the harder parts to do in the music business, is to deliver.
It's freakishly talented. You're freakishly
Thanks,
talented.
man. Thank you. I don't know, I'm waiting to run out of, you know, words and the melodies and stuff.
So this producer named Tiny, I have him send me beats just in case Justin wants to write to something. And I happened to be at the record plant with Pooh Bear. And Pooh Bear asked if I had any beats, so I played a couple Tiny ones. He loved Habitual, and then Justin asked if Pooh Bear has sent any new songs over. And I was like, well, we just did this one together a couple weeks ago at Record Plant.
Whatever you want to do. We did a new Pooh Bear record that he just sent.
this whole time, working through the seasons. Never cross paths till we had a reason. Now it's my stage, so our nights, ain't no repercussions. Never get enough, I'm on it for you. So what you want, what you want. Not for a moment, forever. No, it sounds untraditional, yeah. Never ungrateful for it. That's how we were wrong it. I bet you all can't nobody give me like you.
Yeah, you ready? So, Pooh Bear basically partnered with me on every song on this album. He wrote this song with the help of this guy over here.
Habitual. It's one of my favorite songs.
I'm gonna go cut it. I just heard it for the first time.
It's like not often where I hear something right away and I'm like, this is so tight. Let's get in the booth now and cut it.
He cut it that night. There's only been a couple songs he's done that with. Most songs he has to live with, make sure it's, you know, worth him putting all his energy into it. And it's like a first date, you know, not every first date you score, right? You know, you want to take your time with it and make sure you're doing the right thing. It's kind of like the same thing with the song. I'm not saying scoring like a creepy way. I'm like, you know, like chemistry matches score.
The thing about coming back to the studio and jumping in this music thing is habit forming. And his love for it is habitual.
My love for you's habitual, yeah.
Justin always, in his process, has not wanted a lot of people around. So that hasn't changed that much. It usually is just usually him and Josh when he's cutting the record.
My love for you's habitual, yeah. Frick. My love for
Superstars just feel like whatever they sing is amazing because of who they are. And he's able to just completely push that to the side and just, you know, strive for greatness.
Is it too hard? Never ungrateful for it. That's how we move on. That's how soft he is.
And at the same time, he's extremely humble. And in the past, the media is kind of like played him out to be something completely different, but being around him and being up and close with him for 7 years now just lets me see that he's a sweetheart, you know, a big-hearted individual, and he just wants to be the best version of himself that he could possibly be.
Yeah, can you send me those? Yeah. Like, just, like, literally spend 10 on each or something. Other than anything else, please.
Showed up.
But did I show out? That's the biggest thing. Got me in chills, got me in chill. Got me in chills, but my hands are clear. Can
I cut through your hair? No. You just look like a playground? Does this look like a playground to you? This is a studio workplace, and you're disrupting me. That is not cool. With that outfit on, I put that in my Cosmo fashion app and get a B-.
Oh, you don't compare, don't fit in with them, do you get me?
Since I was young, I always wanted to be married. I always wanted a family. That was always high on my list. But I didn't know it would happen, and so I'm really pumped about it. I'm really happy about it. And I have the sickest chick in the game. She's so awesome.
It all happened really fast and kind of all at once, but, you know, him and I have known each other for so long that there was a part of it that didn't feel scary, but it's just such a big life decision that it was so much emotion all at one time.
You guys, how old are you laughing?
You guys look so epic.
Why?
Why do they work so well together? I don't know. I think she's probably got a lot of patience.
I think she's the only one that can put up with me. For real.
I'm so sorry. You forgive me? What about now?
Not yet.
If I could handpick a girl from the stars, it would be Hailey. She was the kind of girl I wanted him to be with.
I met Hailey when she's probably 11, 12 years old. Her dad, Steven, brought her to the Today Show.
It was a long time ago. I mean, she was young. He was young. They were two kids.
First time me and Hailey met, dang. I was on an early morning show, and she did not want to be there. For the most young girls though, back in the day, it was like, we're going to see Justin Bieber, tight. Let's go. She was like, got there, her eyes were like closed. She was like, nice to meet you. Like, she didn't care at all.
Hey, son, my name's Steve. And the third song, how you doing, bro? This is my daughter, Hailey. The third song is... Yeah.
I think she like grew up, her dad was kind of in the industry. I think she was a little jaded at the time. I'll blame it on her jadedness.
I think he is in a very unique position in that it is hard for him to understand people's motivations. If there's one thing that I've known about Hailey from the first time that I had an actual conversation with her, is that she really loves Justin for Justin.
She loves her man, you know, and he loves her.
She's just a strong, smart, confident woman.
I find her to just be this unicorn, just this remarkable, remarkable person who's so caring and so giving and so loyal.
Hi. Hi. This is my wife. What does Hailey think of the album? Hailey loves the album.
I think like she loves me being happy, and like even if the music sucks, she's so awesome and cares about me so much. She would just love the fact that I'm happy doing what I love, even if it was whack.
Back in the studio, cutting the song Keep On Forgiving Me. This one over here, Hailey, she just, every time I do something stupid, she forgives me, so there's that.
It's very different talking about something from the perspective of being somebody's partner. I get to observe this really amazing part of his life and this like transformation, and we get to do it together, and that's just, it's really different for me.
Yeah, Hailey's been in the studio a lot. I think she finds a lot of fun and a lot of joy in being here in the process.
This girl forgives me left and right. Okay. I'm a damn nightmare.
Just her as an inspirational force in his life. I think it just gives more depth to his performances on the songs when she's in the studio too, you know.
Forgive me, yeah. You came up, forgive me, yeah.
I miss my wife. Did you get that on tape? It wasn't doing it.
Got the rest of our lives.
They're recording this album together, and I think it's fun for them both to do, and I think it's really fun for him to actually have somebody here with him.
Hailey actually chimes in because she has a really good sense of music and tells him what he trusts her sense of music and kind of what she likes.
So quick to move forward, no pressure, and we got the rest.
One more time, let me get it again.
Oh, Hailey's there. We look at her and like, do you love this? And it matters. We care about what Hailey thinks. Like, her opinion is overly valued.
What about ETA?
Oh, bruh.
Yeah,
Say it
yeah.
again, Hailey. Say it again.
ETA's right here.
ETA, yeah, quit playing. Don't quit overlooking it.
I think there's always a little aspect of excitement that should be there and nerves that should be there when you're romantically involved with somebody, especially if it's your person and it's the right person for you. Yeah, he still makes me a little nervous sometimes. Like, I blush and I get a little bit like cheesy. Can't help it.
Sometimes I still get nervous with her in the room for some reason, and it's weird, I know, but like, I don't know, she just makes me nervous because I love her so much and I want her to like my stuff. And it's about her too, so I'm like singing about her. It's just like, it's a weird thing, but it's awesome.
It's really hard being the muse of a whole album. Just kidding, don't put that in there.
Like the other day, she doesn't know this, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be done in 30 minutes. We're gonna go and eat. You wanna just go back and like get dressed and we'll go to eat? But really I was like basically getting her out of the studio so I could finish the song because I was like feeling pressure about like her being in there, but I didn't want to like make her feel bad about it. So I was like, I had to plan a dinner and I didn't have a dinner planned. So I was like, I had to get a table and everything, but it was good.
Hailey Bieber for the Restoration Hardware Couch.
Stop, you're putting pressure on me.
She's got one sock on.
So wretched. I remember calling my parents when we decided to get married, and I said, this is the time I need you to stop me from doing something crazy if you think this is a bad idea.
Bad girls are not my problem.
Because in my heart, I knew that it's what I wanted to do, but I was like, just tell me right now if you think, okay, whoa, just relax and take a breath and think about this and see how you feel in like 24 hours or a week or something. And they were like, honestly, we think that this is meant to be for you, and we know that this is what you want, so we trust you.
That was so close.
And I was like, all right.
Wedding bells will be ringing for singer Justin Bieber and model Hailey Baldwin.
Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin confirming their engagement.
The two got engaged in the Bahamas over the weekend.
The couple dated 2 years ago, but they split up. However, they've been appearing together in recent weeks, fueling speculation that they were back together.
So it was like a couple months between them getting back together and him getting engaged to her. She was like, he promised me we wouldn't get engaged before November. And I was like, Hailey, he thinks it's October right now. He is great at so many things. Justin has no concept of time. And sure enough, like a month later, he was like, can you help me get a ring?
He was the first person I ever had real feelings for. When things kind of went south for a little bit and we went our separate ways, I just knew that no matter what the outcome was going to be, he was going to be somebody that I loved for the rest of my life. No matter what, he was always gonna hold a special place in my heart.
More so not because she's his wife, but just because she's her, I felt more of a personal obligation to Hailey than I have of any girl he ever dated. So I was worried for Hailey more than anything just because I didn't want to see her get hurt again. But she was like very convinced that it was different. And honestly, the second that I spoke to him about it, I was like, maybe she's right, and it is, because it feels different this time.
They do spend a lot of time working on their relationship. I mean, I think I'm not married, but I understand that when I am married, it's gonna be a lot of work. And I think they're very well aware of that, and that they're both mature enough and wanting it enough that they'll make it work. They'll make everything work.
Just want you to be healthy.
No wonder this burger tastes like absolute hell. Being able to spend my life with someone and know that there's always that person to go back to, and always I get to share every moment with and get to share my life with and moments, and it just makes it so much more rewarding, I guess. Just the idea of stability is something that I really never had growing up, and it's something that I've always really wanted.
She's just a pillar for him, and even anything he experiences in life, I think that I have a lot of trust and confidence knowing that she's there as such a firm foundation and support. Like really, she's incredible.
I sleep great now that Justin is married and that she is around. Not only because I don't worry about what call I'm gonna wake up to, which is what the case was 5 years ago, but also because I know that someone is there with him if something goes wrong. There's this very competent, capable, smart adult that is there to help him with it. And I also know he's much happier than the Justin Bieber 5 years ago.
I took my meds early. What do you mean?
You took them at 2. Yeah. You're supposed to take these at 3.
You know what I say to that?
All right, freaking
Zip me up, girl!
Hey!
Zip me up!
I got you. Don't be nervous. I do this every day. I'm basically a hyperbaric oxygen chamber technician at this point.
First time I smoked weed was in my backyard here. Got super stoned, and then I realized I liked weed a lot. That's when my desire to smoke weed started, and then I started smoking weed for a while. And then started getting really dependent on it, and that's when I realized that I had to stop. I don't think it's bad, I just think for me it can be a dependency. But yeah, first time I smoked weed, I don't suggest this, but I was 13. Yeah, 13, 12 or 13.
Not sure what I was doing before you. I quit trying to figure it out.
Was there anything that really concerned me? Yeah, I think maybe maybe the lean when he was drinking that. Can I say that?
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, you know, shrooms, everything. And it was just an escape for me. I was just young, you know, like everybody. in the industry and people in the world who experiment and do, you know, just normal growing up things. But my experience was in front of cameras, and I had a different level of exposure and people, and like, I had a lot of money and a lot of things. So then you have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that like I was living this lifestyle that they also wanted to live, drinking, smoking.
I think when you take somebody very, very young and they start to get horrible, crazy, crippling anxiety and it goes undiagnosed and you don't know what it is that you're feeling, you start to self-medicate because it makes you feel better. Just help you not to feel anything.
With all the success that we've had, we've also had some really turbulent times. When he turned 18, it started bubbling a little bit. 19 to, what was it, 21? That was probably that dark period.
We didn't speak a lot during some of the times where he was running amok. You know, there were a few times where I saw him and it just kind of hurt my heart, seeing him the way he was, you know? So I think I just kind of put a little distance with that for my own sake. It would just go without saying that my position on maybe the path he was going down, but at the same time, just letting him live his life and learn and, I don't know, just do his thing.
I know that Justin knows a good person from a, I don't even know if anyone was a bad person. It was just kids mostly, but like knows good from bad and knows right from wrong, and he's making some wrong decisions, but I never really believed that that person that the whole world hated so much was who he is.
Last week, the singer was arrested in Miami for allegedly drag racing, driving under the influence, and resisting arrest, all misdemeanors. Bieber's attorneys pleaded not guilty on Wednesday.
I started valuing the wrong things in this business because there was things dangling in front of me. If I get this, I'll be happy. If I do this, I'll be happy.
He's gone through a lot in a very short life. You don't always agree with someone's decisions in that moment. There are young people making very big decisions that affect a lot of people. And sometimes in those scenarios, you're gonna make the right decision, sometimes you're gonna make wrong.
And these are things that I think a lot of people with secure households learn at a young age. I never had that security in a family. I never had that consistency. I never had the reliability and the accountability and all these things that make you understand the way the world works. I was a good kid, but I was still like a shithead. I was bad in school. I was always a class clown. I never really respected authority like that. I was like a nice kid, but like coaches didn't really like me because I was a bad team player. You know, looking back, you know, those things kind of shape why you feel the way you feel about yourself. Like I would feel like I'm a bad person.
His mother was a child when she raised him. And she was in a very conflicted relationship with his dad. And so there was chronic stress.
The truth is I never had the tools. My parents never gave me those tools to be a good team player. When you're able to take responsibility, I know I did that, and I know that did hurt people because I did that, but I can look at that and not have shame over it.
Justin and I were never really in each other's lives until he chose to get sober and was trying to come off of the drugs, almost kind of himself.
I decided to stop because I felt like I was dying. My security and stuff were coming into the room at night to check my pulse. Like, people don't know how serious it got. Like, it was legit crazy scary. I was waking up in the morning and the first thing I was doing is popping pills and smoking a blunt and starting my day. You know, so it just got scary. I basically said to myself, oh my God, if you're real, you get me through this season of stopping these pills and stuff, and if you do, I'll do the rest of the work. And then I did that, and then I was good from there, but I never did the actual work. I got off the pills, but I never went to the root of everything. So then I just like kind of circled back around, which most people do.
So I first met Justin in September 2014. He was a wreck. He had recently stopped using drugs. He was anxious, overwhelmed, not sleeping.
You gotta check everything. You can't just go for a couple months and be like, yeah, I feel kind of better, so. Because you don't feel all the way better yet, so you gotta keep up with it. Yeah, it's been 2 months almost.
They gave you medication?
Feeling better. Antidepressant is helping me get out of bed. Mental health is so important to get on top of. If you have ADHD, if you have something that you don't want to take medicine, I strongly believe in it. It's not the only answer, but it can really help you. So that's my advice to you. Anyways, this is a chamber. So what it does is it fills up with oxygen, and I've been struggling with a lot of anxiety. And what it does is it actually, you get more oxygen to your brain, and so it decreases your stress levels. I think they're pretty cool.
It helps bring more oxygen to your brain, to your organs. We have one in our house. As you can see in the doc, there was one in the studio. People are gonna think he's a crazy person. People are gonna be like, what is this contraption machine? That's some like rich people shit, I don't know.
How are you?
I'm tired. I'm good.
Let me look at you.
Can I just address the camera real quick?
Please, go ahead.
Okay. So I am here in the doctor's office, and what we are about to do is the nurse is going to put in an IV, and it's called NAD. And basically what it does is it's going to flush out some of the toxins. I've abused my body in the past, and now I'm just in recovery process, trying to make sure I'm taking care of my body and taking care of the vessel that God's given me. So here we go. You ready? This is Jose. He's the best. Such a good guy.
For people who used to have a drug problem, when they get sober, the pleasure centers of their brain don't work the same. So what NAD does is it actually helps to repair that part of the brain. It helps to repair your pleasure centers, to balance them back out.
So I've been struggling with my energy for quite some time now, and I just haven't known why. And it's just, I've realized after a series of tests that I have what's called Lyme disease, which is a super silent disease that's not really very well known. It's very hard for doctors to test for it.
Lyme disease is the fastest growing bacterial infection in the United States right now. And we know that can cause a whole spectrum of neuropsychiatric symptoms, mood changes, irritability, depression, anxiety. Justin fits the picture of these symptoms.
Epstein-Barr, which is mono, have that too.
That in itself, mono, makes you really sick, and it makes you feel really tired, and some people can't get out of bed because of it.
He saw a psychiatrist in Los Angeles who diagnosed him with bipolar disorder and gave him lithium without ever looking at his brain. When I looked at his brain, he wasn't bipolar.
Basically, infections have played a big part in my acne and my overall toxins in my body, which just creates all this stuff. So it feels good now to know why I feel so crappy all the time.
He just felt so sick, and there was no explanation for what was going on. So now that we have all of the answers and we know what it is and we know how to alleviate it and fix it, and I think he's honestly not only healthier than he's ever been, but on the road to maintaining a healthier life than he's ever had, which is awesome.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? Better?
I do. I
better?
feel a lot better. Thank you for asking.
Having got to know Justin, I know he's got a really good heart, and when he's balanced, he does really amazing things for other people. But it's hard to do amazing things for other people when your brain's not right.
Honestly, I'm committed to getting better and committed to doing whatever I have to do, whether it's inconvenient or not.
because I know ultimately it's not only for me, but being the best me is gonna help be the best husband, the best father, the best friend I can possibly be. And for all the fans that wanna enjoy the music that I make and stuff, I can't do it if I'm not healthy, and I haven't been healthy for a long time. Yes, thank you so much. You've helped me so much. Hey. Hey. Hey! See how that revitalizes you?
Yep.
Hey, let's go!
There's so many people that have gifts and an opportunity to make a change, and they end up either losing it or, using their gifts for selfish reasons. And, I see so many talented people just almost like it feels like they're wasting something so precious. It's up to us as individuals to use the gifts that we've been given, whatever it may be, to contribute.
In the song Changes, it actually talks about how some days we want to push further, and some days we feel like doing nothing. And that often comes with our mood and our attitude towards life, and sometimes when life throws you things that you can't control, naturally your attitude is to be upset or to be disappointed or discouraged. But, when you fight through those feelings that are just feelings at the end of the day, and we choose to put your effort into your work or into your, into your passion or into, you find that drive. But just being here, forcing myself to get out of bed. It might not seem that hard to some people to just get out of bed in the morning, but it's been really hard for me to just get out of my bed. And I know a lot of people feel that same way. So I just also want to say that you're not alone in that. There's people that are going through it with you. Life is worth living. And if you're not going to give up, then the only thing to do is to push forward. That's it. I'm going to sing, right?
Okay.
Your voice is music to my ears, I'm wide awake.
You say that no matter what, you're watching over me.
I know when I first read your lips, your energy is enough to suffice. Only angels speak like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did I sound good?
Yeah, baby.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
No sleep, no sleep, no sleep,
Smile that sleep.
no sleep, no sleep, no sleep,
No sleep.
no sleep.
No sleep.
What?
No sleep at all.
No. Oh, I thought there was no seatbelt on, running a light.
Oh.
You said
So
no
sorry.
seatbelt.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Just nervous a little bit, just expectation and stuff.
Shouldn't we be writing this stuff down?
What is there again?
This album has to be flawless, and this is really hard to do.
I'll be honest, I don't feel good. I struggle with massive anxiety.
There's a lot of people, I think that fame is this achievement that brings you fulfillment and happiness. And the truth is, there's this weight and this heaviness on you to achieve and to be something. People have these expectations of you. It's just a lot.
What does massive public exposure, fame, like Justin experienced, do to a kid?
It's nothing shy of devastating. When someone is 13 or 14 years old, we know that the brain is not yet ready to handle all the rigor that comes with being an entertainer, let alone somebody who's quite as famous as Justin.
We started working with Buzz, who is amazing. He's a behavioral specialist.
She remembers a time where I would get stressed, and I've remembered that too. So it's like, that's a categorical trigger, right?
100%, because it's not all the little details.
It's just under the category of this show.
Exactly.
Or this event that we did in the past.
Exactly.
Felt this way. So your brain says, I'm gonna remember what that felt like. And it goes right back
You know what my brain says? Run.
When I first saw him, he really wasn't functional.
I think as human beings in general, I think most of us, I don't know if anyone wants to admit this, but most of us are hurting. Music helps me cope with my day-to-day struggles.
His cortisol levels are through the roof. So your cortisol is your fight or flight mechanism.
This has been the hardest, roughest season of my life. Pressure of delivering a good album and just a lot of different things. I can get it better. Only angels speak.
Shit. I made a promise to him that if he could never sing, if he could never dance, if he could never entertain, I'd still always be in his life.
Scooter has been highly invested in checking in with me on Justin's health. Scooter sees him almost like a son.
I think when I was younger, he was always an authority figure in my life. I was rebellious against that.
At this point, I just want to see him happy and healthy.
We put together a process and a schedule, and we're having meetings, and we have goals for the staff.
Allison, updated schedule presentation.
What I gave you was a theoretical dream world, and now I have actual availabilities and things like that. We're talking the long-term schedule.
Schedule like Justin's is like an NFL football player playing Sunday football every single Sunday, every single week of the year, 52 games a year for 10 straight years. And it just can't be done.
These are supplements, and too many of them, if you ask me.
You're taking them very late in the day today.
I don't take them late.
You took them at 2 o'clock.
Anxiety creeps in. He has to get away.
Do you know almond Giri?
Is that a milk?
I was feeling pressure. I had to just get away from everything.
It was right smack in the middle of the album process. He was recording things, getting new songs all the time, trying to figure out what direction he kind of wanted to go in. It was good rest for us.
Oh, have you ever had the flaming hot munchies? They're fire, right?
Yeah. How are you doing, man?
Almond Gary, you heard of it? I just feel like it's so random for them to be in on a road trip in a random place like this and run into us. We were on a road trip, ran into Adam Sandler.
Throw this in. You too.
Almond Gary was so fun. I just feel comfortable and safe traveling with Hailey.
Something that we love a lot as a couple is we love to experience new things together because he has obviously experienced the most in life for somebody his age. He's been everywhere, he's seen everything, he's done everything, but he hasn't really done a lot of those things with a partner.
When you're there, are you thinking about work? You try to not think about it at all?
I think that's where Buzz is really helping me because my brain has been so foggy for so long. It's hard for me to compartmentalize stuff.
Never ungrateful for it. That's all we both want. Habitual. I love is habitual, yeah.
No time to wait. Every time I roll, I gotta
He's a night owl, I will say that. He's always up in the nighttime eating cereal and just roaming around. I have no idea. I feel like creative people tend to be night owls.
Tell me what you wanna know, I tell it to you right now. Every time I done it like I'm chicken, like it's Kung Pao. I go to a party, I'm a fun guy. I am like a mushroom, I'm a fun guy.
Where we were staying at, there was this big, big, big rock outside, almost like a little mountain, and pitch black in the middle of the night. You can't even see in front of you. Justin's like, let's go climb it. Everything feels like something new when you're doing it with the right person. The stars were something like I've never seen before in my life. We just felt like you were somehow closer to heaven.
Life is good. Life is amazing. We have so many things to be grateful for. So many things to, wake up and, look at and be like, oh my gosh. But, we got to make much of what we have. You can always be grateful for something.
I think Angels Speak too.
Angels Speak is another special one, man.
13, 14, 15.
That's an album right there.
How's
that number, dude?
That's a nice hand. That's a handful, cuz.
Whoa, babe, that's a big deal.
Okay, let's bounce. We got maybe a couple more songs. We're pretty much done.
You want to set us up, Jay?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna trust fall with him.
Oh, this guy's good.
This guy, he's gonna catch me. You think?
Hope so.
I'm gonna get the angles.
All right, ready? What up, man?
Nice to see you.
How are you?
Doing great. We'll take care of it for you.
Hey, what's up, man? Trust me, man. I trust you.
Keep running over me with your loving. I'm only right here for your consumption. Keep running over me with your loving. Looking like the
Justin loves to pick up a new hobby and learn something. Like right now, he's trying to learn how to unicycle. And he's just good at everything. It's annoying. He has these little hobbies that he picks up, and then he's really good at them, and then there's nothing he can say that he can't do.
You already know, baby. I play just pretty much any sport. I love playing hockey. I love soccer. I like to bike ride motorcycles, snowboard, skateboard.
Oh, see, look at that. Balls, baby. Boom shakalaka.
I think everything's just a lifestyle of just like who I am and what I enjoy. I think it all plays in. Like I love fashion, and I think I get fashion from all sorts of walks of life, like skateboarders have a vibe. There's so many things that you can kind of take from just different people and styles and all that sort of stuff, so.
Love it. About a year and a half ago, he brought up this idea that he wanted to start a clothing brand. He wanted me to creative direct and help him get it going.
We just wanted to create something that has, substance, something that brings some sort of joy to people when they look at it.
He wanted to just create another lane for him to create, and I think that's the most fun, is that we get to do it together. He's really, really involved, finding different artists to work with and just different silhouettes, and hey, we should make this and this. It's been cool though, people have responded very positively to it.
I woke up this morning and I have a Drew mat, like a bath mat, in my bathroom. And I was just thinking, like, here's something that came from nothing, an idea that's now, drying my feet. It's just cool. It's cool to see the fruits of it, I guess.
We're about to eat all the sugar in the world this weekend. Come on.
I know.
So maybe not eat the whole Snickers? We're gonna eat so much sugar together this weekend. I know I'm about to get a cake smashed in my face, so.
Why not?
You're not gonna smash cake in my face when we feed it to each other?
No, we got too expensive of outfits on for that.
I disagree. Maybe I shouldn't have told you, because I'm doing it to you for sure. It's actually really funny, because we got engaged, and we were like, yeah, we're not in a rush to plan a wedding. We're chilling. And we wanted to live together. We wanted to move in together. And we didn't believe in doing that until we were married. So we got legally married, and then moving in together and living together and getting to share space with each other and just keep learning more about each other. Baby. Just took away all the pressure of the scary part of getting married.
This is what I have to say.
the problem is being married to him is that it's so hard to stay mad at him or annoyed.
Because he's so funny.
So cute.
Is he though?
You know, I knew that I wanted to have a wedding because I didn't ever want to look back and say, oh, I never got to be a bride and get walked down the aisle by my dad. And I just wanted to be able to show our kids those photos and be able to have those memories. And the timing for me felt so perfect. I didn't feel like there was unnecessary pressure.
I think South Carolina was where they wanted to do the wedding because it was this beautiful romantic spot and he had been there before. And I think the story goes that he said he wanted to get married there one day and then kind of forgot it existed. And then when they went to go pick a wedding venue, remembered and asked for it.
Are you gonna wear garters?
Yeah, hell yeah, you gotta take it off your teeth.
Okay.
I'm not really a big bridal person. I'm not crazy about it. I'm obviously involved in the planning and I know what I want, but I'm not letting the details stress me out. I'm not getting worked up about anything.
Can I wear a hat?
Right? On the wedding day?
Down the aisle?
No way. He is not very involved, to be honest. I think he trusts my vision.
She was involved in pretty much all of the decision making as far as like the wedding was concerned. I just basically showed up.
He tried the cakes. He helped pick out color schemes. He looked at all the vision boards and said, this looks cool.
I'll lay by the pool, babe.
As soon as we're done, baby.
How many more things do
We had one original seating table vision, and then I showed him the photos of all of it, and he was like, yeah, actually, can we change this completely?
I mean, there was too many flowers on the table and I told her to take off some flowers.
I had this original idea to do flowers all over the tables, like a little mini garden. He's like, people aren't gonna be able to see each other across the table. You gotta get rid of all of this.
It was like, how are we supposed to eat with these flowers in my damn face?
I don't even care. Like, I'm so not a bridezilla. Anyone who's working with me for this wedding will tell you the same.
Is there anything you hate? I don't love it, but if she loves it, then
No, we have to both love it.
it's pretty, but
Like very minimalist.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like super sleek and like yeah.
So let's just stick to that and like just white. Like we'll do everything very plain.
Okay.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad we asked. Because you would have come in and gone, oh, what is it?
Yeah.
I'd come to him with the yes or no questions, like, do you like this color, yes or no? Do you like this flower, yes or no? But aside from that, I think he's just kind of like, throw me in a tux and let's go. We just decided that smaller and intimate was gonna be the better situation for the two of us because we wanted people who had been very super involved in the journey and who were still super involved in our life currently and who are still in part of our day-to-day lives right now.
Are you getting teary-eyed?
No. I'm not crying.
You got teary-eyed.
It's because of the dust in here. I swear.
Justin's got like the biggest heart of probably anybody I know. I just have always had a confidence that he'd be okay and he'd be who we actually see now. I just kind of always knew that he'd be all right.
I just wanna know your ETA.
Look how sick you look, bro. Holy crap, man.
The real wedding
Coolest guy in
tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm wearing.
You gonna even look cooler? Bro, you look like a damn G, bro.
My most loyal friend, young Beebs.
Saying, baby. Everyone's got like a nice little thing going.
Just want to say we love you.
Yeah. Where's Ryan at? I want him here.
Ryan! What are you doing, bud?
I got the rings, baby.
You got the rings?
I'm going to the airport.
It's one thing I really value about him. He's always just really been motivated to have a family.
Your life is just way more fun with that person, and you just become one. Dad, your son's getting married. How does that make you feel? Yeah? That cool? You proud of me?
It's always just been about, like, you know, preparing to be good husbands.
I was talking to Hailey. I was like, we're doing 4th of July in the Bahamas. You and Justin should come. So I think I hit you, and I go, do you want to come to the Bahamas? Are you going to do that? And he goes, yeah, what if I asked Hailey to marry me there? And I, no lie, I replied, LOL, because it was like, yeah, just got back here. I thought you were joking. I thought you were just being funny.
She just walked down the stairs.
And you were just there.
I was just there at the ring, and I was shaking. And I was just like, I loved you for so long, and I just can't see myself being with anybody else. I love you so much, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? And she was just like...
Picked the right girl.
Did he?
Yep,
Why's that?
because she's beautiful.
Are neither of you criers?
I can't cry in front of people.
I was at my sister's wedding in 2017, and I remember the wedding was over. I was in my hotel room, and I was with my parents, and I just remember I was crying. I couldn't stop crying because I was really lonely for a really long time. Even though I was around people all the time, I remember so many times just going home and just crying myself to sleep because I just felt like I am going through this journey of, I get to see all these cool places, I travel, and I get to experience all these cool things, but then I come home at the end of the night and it's just me.
Jen.
So pretty.
Okay. Right now.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. We kept it really, really small because it makes it so much more fun. And the little things that I was worried about, none of that energy got brought into the actual day.
I was so proud of him at the wedding for so many reasons, that he had gotten to this place where he was willing to make this commitment to another person, that he had made such a wise choice in who that person was gonna be. I know the work it took for him to get there.
This is a young man who used to play pranks on me when he was a kid, who now was standing in front of me at this wedding, saying his vows and being in love with someone who is remarkable, and I'm happy that he's found.
Justin Bieber, will you have this woman to be your wedding wife?
I've seen a change in Justin since Hailey came into his life, and I think any man finds a good woman, he's gonna have a good change. Justin's a better man because he married Hailey, and he may make fun of me for saying that, but he knows it and he says it too.
In token pledge of our constant faith. In token pledge of our constant faith. In pledge? Yes. And pledge.
Everything happened the exact way it was supposed to. I really believe that. Even all the little mishaps that might have happened and us stumbling over our words and whatever it was, I think that it was so meant to be.
I pronounce that they are husband and wife together in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, whom God has joined, let no man put asunder. Amen.
Do you love the rain? Does it make you dance when you're drunk with the friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me?
I started off from the beginning. And like, I'm glad that I started off in the beginning because, you know, I honestly love Justin, and I honestly love Hailey, and I honestly love them together.
Hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweet.
I just know where we were, and I know where we are, and I feel like I can see where we're going, and him and I both trust God so much with every aspect of our life. We've trusted him through the really hard stuff, and we trust him in the really good stuff.
Everybody, I just want to say thank you so much for coming tonight. You guys mean so much to me, every single person in here. I want to play new songs. Everybody come to the dance floor. And if you don't, I will judge you.
Ooh, and I can feel you, even though I haven't touched you. Yeah, that's what love is. That's what true love is.
That's what love is. That one's about not everything needs to be physical. It's like I love her without even needing to touch her.
It was just so special. Everybody just danced their faces off.
This is what life is really about, man. Happy for you, man.
The wedding was fire. For me, just being with all the people that I love and celebrating and like just being silly, that was like my favorite part of the whole thing. Freaking love that girl.
We were at the wedding and realized that I had never been a One Less Lonely Girl that got sang to, so everybody insisted that I get brought up on stage. Actually, it was Allison's idea. I was like giddy, like as if it was really happening on stage, and it was just so silly and cute.
There's gonna be one.
So here, this is me with Hailey in New York. We were riding bikes. And I remember just struggling. I remember feeling like emotionally just overwhelmed and talking to her, not knowing how to like communicate certain things and just feeling kind of like frustrated. You know, there's been a lot of things that have happened in my life, and I think there was just a point in my life where I was just so overwhelmed. I'm just being a normal person and crying. I think when I'm in the media, or I look at things on the internet and people are like, Justin's upset. Why is he upset? It's like they don't give me permission to be upset. I don't have permission to be
you know, human and shed tears. And there's so many people every day who are in a conversation with their girl or their wife or their mom and they break down, you know, but they don't have cameras capturing it, you know? So people are like, is he okay? He's having a mental breakdown. You know, and I'm just emotional. You know, and I think that's okay.
Whoa, 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 forever, ever, ever, ever. Do you wanna look at me forever, ever, ever?
Yeah. Are you gonna put that at the end? Remember when he was like, over that beat? Do you wanna look at me forever?
Sure.
Ever, ever. You told me you were going to. You don't know
talked
why.
about that?
No, I mean, hey, bro.
okay, you're-
If you wanna do your job, do your job. But if you don't. I mean, it's up to you.
That's right.
You know?
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead.
I always just would base my feelings like on a song off of like the way I felt or a reaction of other people. You know, Scooter coming in to listen to everything. And like the music whispers something and it'll be like, hit.
Ryan, show him how the video goes.
Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. We're on my way, yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. You got that yum, yum, yum. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, you got that yummy, yum, that yummy.
I think Justin's one of the greatest performers. There's something about his character, his charisma, and I think he misses it. I've been working with Justin for over 10 years now. And I always say, like, I'm really good at reading him. And as much as he secluded himself from that shit, like, man, that man lives for the stage. He loves his fans. He always talks about them. I know my fans are waiting. I know they want new music. And, like, I always told him when he was sad, I'm like, yo, you should go make music, because you love it, you know? And he'd be like, oh, I don't want to do anything out right now. I'm like, no, don't put anything out. Just go make music, because that's when he's at his happiest. I think he misses that. And I don't think he wants to say it, but he misses that shit, yeah.
I think fear is an attack on my life, and I think it has been for a long time. But it's funny because I'll go and jump on a stage,
Right.
and I don't care at all.
Right.
Are you really not afraid when you go on stage? And what's the difference between?
Not at all.
How is that possible?
Because when I'm on stage, it's a different side of your brain, I think. It's a creative side of your brain. I think the other side, the processing side, is a different side. I think that takes more frontal lobe, and right now my frontal lobes are really When I'm performing, I have the mic, so it's me leading everything. But when I'm vulnerable and I'm talking, it's almost like don't feel like I can lead. I feel like people are judging me for some reason.
Oh, you can kill it. Oh, okay.
Come on, Scooter. There you go,
We are on the set of the Yummy music video, the first music video for the first single off of Changes.
On the table. Get on the table.
I think that was a significant day because it's the first time he's done a music video for something of his own solo work for the first time in a really, really long time.
Scooter asked me to be at the Yummy shoot.
And action. Good.
I'm behind the scenes watching him on a video camera, and no sooner does he get out there, and he just had a really tough time.
Really appreciate everyone's patience, guys. Is that what's up?
It was a lot, you know, like a lot of people, a lot of dynamic, a lot of stuff. I was in my head a lot, you know, it was hard for me to really enjoy it like that, but I know that some days are gonna be just like that. I mean, in any workspace, you know, there's gonna be those off days where you just feel kind of like, I got a good crew, everyone's, you know, I should be good, but like today I just feel off. I think that day I was just a little off.
You know, Justin and I developed a routine that when he feels stressed, that he can use a technique called havening, that I was trained in, and havening is a psychosensory technique that actually raises the feel-good chemicals in your brain on demand.
It's basically like a self-soothing thing. Everybody kind of has their own version of havening without even knowing it. It's like when you're a little kid and you suck your thumb to soothe yourself. When you're starting to feel really stressed out or just to keep yourself calm. It's almost like, I think when you're like a kid and your mom is like rubbing your back to sleep and it's like the best feeling in the world. It's kind of like that, except you're doing it for yourself.
We coordinate, he and I, prompts that allow him to know what it is that he should be doing in the moment that he's feeling stressed. And then he has a coordinated signal back to me that lets me know what's wrong, how he feels, and what he needs. The key to his mental health now is to create a structured, organized, predictable environment around him.
I think right now what it is just to keep him mentally healthy and happy is creating a schedule that's not too overwhelming for him. Before, when we would put a tour together, we would put the tour together while doing award shows and promo shows and radio shows and interviews, and then fly to New York to do Jimmy Fallon, fly back in, do rehearsal, shoot a music video, all within the same amount of time. This schedule just needs to be a little easier on him, not overwhelm him with 17 jobs in a day.
Someone right when they're getting sober and their brain just looks terrible. That same brain 6 months from now can look much better if you do the right things for it. I'm just incredibly impressed with the brain's ability to heal.
The changes that I've seen with Justin are monumental. He's matured tremendously. He's not living in survivor mode anymore. His sleep is pretty wonderful. I mean, it's healthy, and he's able to wake up in the morning and be cheerful and excited and exercise.
One thing where he's really grown and really changed is how he deals with things and how he deals with what he's feeling, how he deals with anxiety that creeps in. He faces it in a very, very different way. He's not medicating himself. He's just growing and using the down moments to his advantage and learning.
There's always gonna be good days and bad days. If you work a 9-to-5 job or if you're Justin, it doesn't really matter who you are. Everybody's gonna have days where they wake up and they feel crappy and they don't feel like pushing through it that day, but it's part of life. I can say confidently that I know he's the most excited for this chapter.
Look at me forever, ever, ever. Yeah, do you see it's in Vegas pushing a Monte Carlo? Bet that money on baby, bet she don't leave me, oh no.
Can you just tell me a little bit about yourself and what your name is?
Well, my name is Lindsay Michaelis. Currently, I live in Virginia. I'm a forensic chemist. I don't really know what else to say. What do you want me to talk about?
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. That's like the opposite thing to do. Why am I nervous?
To be honest, I don't remember everything from that night because everything just happened so quickly and it was so overwhelming. Allison just brings me backstage. She was like, "You're gonna be his one less lonely girl." And I was like, what?
She has no idea.
But I think recently, I just love the Purpose album.
Yeah, me too, honestly. It's like, the Purpose album was really good, but One Less Lonely Girl is definitely up there,
Oh my God.
Did you say once a believer, always a believer?
Of course.
Yeah, you've grown up. It's
So have
crazy.
you. You're married.
I'm married, I'm fully married. Should we hug?
Yes, can we?
Yes, of course.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Look at how adorable we are. We're so young.
I know.
You did not expect that, I'm sure.
No, I didn't even expect to go to the concert.
Can I get one photo of you guys just right here? Doing the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was out there, I'm like, why am I nervous to come and surprise her?
Right.
It had been 2 years since we had dated when we got back together. So, you know, we kind of had to learn each other all over again. You want ketchup, babe? So obviously we'd grown up and things were very different. So it was interesting having to re-get to know this person that I thought I knew so well. And then just realizing that that actually never stops. You actually never stop getting to know someone, even being married, where we couldn't get any closer. But I feel like as time goes on, I learn him more and more and more. And it's so fun. I hope that that actually never stops.
I don't bake him breakfast every day. No, I'm kind of lazy.
This is so dry, babe. God, you're trying to kill
I didn't make the bread. I did not create it.
Oh my God.
Eat it without the bread. I made you dippy eggs with bacon. That's what that's for.
You're trying to kill me. Are you trying to kill me?
Yeah. I want the house all to myself.
Oh, yeah. Been here many, many, many times.
I used to bring Justin here every Sunday and Saturday during the week for practices of this hockey.
This is where I grew up playing. We got the Leafs here, a couple of my favorite players. I got some of the guys that I grew up playing with.
It's awesome seeing him play hockey with some of his old friends and just be him, you know? This is stuff that he likes to do and stuff that he's good at.
My head hurts though.
Mine too.
I think it's really exciting that he gets to play along with some Maple Leafs.
Black and blue versus everything else. That makes sense, okay.
It's sometimes hard and I get really sad when I don't see him. But when the times I do get to see him, I'm really happy because we get to play with each other, play games and stuff like that. He teaches me like some dance moves. We mostly spend time with family when he comes and he's really fun.
You can't distinguish how proud I am of him. Like I couldn't even try and tell you how proud I am of him.
Oh, I'm gonna puke. Oh my God. Let's do a team photo.
I would say that he's doing better, and that makes me so happy because, you know, I like care about him more than like anyone in my life.
I mean, to grow up that young with that much spotlight, it's not easy.
Imagine being a kid and never really having the opportunity to have any normal experiences. Everything that happens with you is scrutinized because you're living in front of a filter that calls for you to be perfect, but you're not. It's a gift, but a curse.
When you make music or you make a hit or have a platinum album or platinum songs and all these things, that's like catching lightning in a bottle, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you do it once, you catch lightning in a bottle once, and then like, okay, now again and again. Okay, cool. You got that more lightning in a bottle for us?
But his evolution, I think, is still underway.
The fact that he's just moving forward and going and like going and going is huge. I think it's bigger than all of us even realize because it's easy to stop.
You know, I was a kid, so I didn't really have control over everything. The respect level was a little different because I was so much younger than everybody. So now going out there and setting the tone is really what I want to do.
How are you? Good.
I lead by example of how I want the tour to go. I mean, that's how you do. That's, you know, like you're directing this thing and you set the tone. You know, in the past, it was like, this is the JB show. I guess I really wasn't focused on other people like that. I was focused on myself. I think just my whole perspective change is gonna make everything run a lot smoother, make me happier, make the people around me respect me more.
Okay, hi everybody. Hi. Thank you very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Ta-da, we're here fighting for some spots on Justin's Changes tour. I'm looking for performers, yeah? And also dope-ass people, which is really important for us in our group right now. Shit, let's just get into it, yeah? You're starting off on and 8 and 1 with your right hand.
How excited are we for him to be back on tour? How excited are we?
Oh, man. We've been ready since 2017.
7 and
This is purpose-driven living. That's what we talk about all day. And we know that he's functioning within his purpose. To see him commit to that and to want to get back out and do that, no greater joy.
Hailey's never been on tour. He's gonna get to watch someone he loves do it for the first time.
I'm excited to go on tour. I'm not an artist, so I don't really know what it's like, but I would say I love to pick up and go and be traveling and moving, and I won't be there the whole time. I'll probably come in and out. I still have to work and do my thing, so I think my goal is to just create a home away from home for him.
I'm excited. This team is excited. I'm sure the fans are excited.
Anybody excited for the album?
So I kind of went back to my roots and created an album that's pretty R&B influenced. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Anything that he makes at all, I'm excited about. I don't care if he pooped and put it on a plate and put that in a store. I'm excited. Anything that Justin makes, I'm like ready to go.
I always love an album that the more you listen to it, the better it gets every single time you hear it. I think that's exactly what this album is.
I feel like it's grown, and there's so much matureness in it. I just know Bieber is a special artist, and he's a special person.
He has always wanted to be a person who's, well-rounded, has a pop sensibility, but still is kind of based in soul, the writing, the way he sings it.
I've worked with many, many artists. I've collaborated with a lot of artists. Him and his team was like the easiest to work with.
Going back to even when he first started the process of his music career, there was a lot of trust in Scooter. And so there was almost like a father figure role. And the same for Allison, in which she's big sister, mother figure at times. I think as a team, they're unstoppable.
Is there room for me to stick handle in there while the music's playing?
I'll get them to clear a space up so you can. That's why
I just want to be able to, when they're
space.
playing music, so I'm not thinking of what are they thinking, blah, blah, blah. I can just freaking
Oh yeah, we'll make room.
fidget.
That's easy.
Hey, don't overdo the introduction. Just introduce me like a normal person.
Man, it's love. It's not a manager-artist relationship. It's love. We got admiration and love for each other.
This project for me is something I've worked really, really, really hard on. Allison, you guys have always believed in me. Scooter, you've walked with me through a lot of shit, and I'm so grateful for that. Right Good, you inspire my whole look. Why am I crying over that? It's so dumb.
He's one of the best artists in the world. He's not faking it. He's him. He's himself, and he shows it in the music, and he shows it off the microphone. So I consider him one of my real friends because the love he shows me is just incredible. The conversations we have just on a text.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna read you the last text that he texted me. I'm gonna just show you the type of guy he is. He texted me and said, "You're kind, gifted, blessed, anointed, favored, handsome, valued, respected, and your best days are ahead of you. I believe it and I declare it." Those are the type of texts you send your brother, you know what I'm saying, who needs to hear that.
I just think it was a touching moment, and it's good to always give back to the community.
I've really loved everybody on set. Everybody's made it super easy for me to express myself, be honest, grow. I was in such a vulnerable place. I was like, I want to capture this, but I can't just have anybody come in. So I just want to say thank you to everybody on this set. I can't do this. None of us can do this without your specific hands.
Good job. You really are.
Thanks, love. You too. We're killing it, guys.
We really are. Our
doing
team
great.
is doing really great.
I'm proud of us.
Me too.
Else. Wow, Haley's not even all the way in.
Come on,
wow.
you're gonna get your hand in here. You're gonna get your hand in here, otherwise we get it out.
We're giving away tickets
promise everybody knows what we look like. You guys been here since when?
I've been here since 10 o'clock in the morning.
I got 5. The first 5,
Yeah,
right? Except one problem. Who's seen the Believe movie?
Me? Yes.
What happens in the Believe movie? You're all going.
I want to give mine to my friend in the pink sweatshirt because she's been waiting all day with me. I would love for her to go in.
You're walking our couple with me.
Oh my God, wait! Oh my God!
Go. This is your moment.
I'm calling my mom!
It's been a long couple of years, to be honest. A lot of struggles, a lot of trial and error. But we live to see another day. I'm just super blessed to have the whole team work really hard to make this project happen.
Please welcome my friend, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, you got that. Stay in the kitchen cooking up, got your own bread. Car full of equity or an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
This has been a crazy, awesome chapter. I've gotten to go through a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Everybody in this room, for the most part, played an enormous role into just the success of this album, and I'm really grateful for each and every one of you. So thank you guys.
People will talk about the difference between Justin now versus 10, 11 years ago when we started. And when I was a kid, my grandma used to say to me that being mature isn't changing who you are, it's being okay with your 11-year-old self. And I think the same is for his growing as an artist. His music is a reflection of that growth. I'm incredibly proud of the man he is, and I'm excited to continue to witness that journey, and I think a lot of people are too.
You should take it in today. At one point, realize like how far you've come.
I really was. I have been.
You've been taking it in?
Like I've been just reflecting on like when I had my baby blue hat in New York City that you and I bought from a street vendor. You know, and like just it's crazy.
Justin and I, the first time we came to New York together.
We bought this Yankees memorabilia hat.
He was 14. We just like walked through Times Square, just the two of us. And we bought that hat and like we hung out. He joked around about busking and like no one knew anything. And then the next time we came, it was pandemonium and we've never been able to do it since. See, now I didn't know you were great with that. Now I'm gonna get like emotional. But it's pretty crazy how far we've come.
Absolutely.
You guys.
At the end of the day, relationships are everything. They're more important than any collateral. Things don't fulfill you. What I want to share with people is spend that time getting close to the people around you.
Nothing like having someone for you. Someone beside you when it's time to lay down. Fully committed, you here for the stay down. Look in the mirror, you right for the takedown. I need you all around me. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I need you all around me. All around me, yeah. I'm concerned when you look at my face. You're excited for no reason. I look lost with a drink in my hand. What you think is fair ain't even. It's cold outside from my expression. Take the scarf and wrap it around my neck. Loosen up my tie. At least for now. Trying to avoid disappointment. At least for now. One finger at a time, I turn the pages. Yeah. Right leg crossed while you're smoking a cigarette. Cameras on the couch, ain't nobody taking pictures. Throw my arms around you, bear witness. The stripes on my shirt, can you read between the lines? You sip champagne while I sip on red wine. Never mind me watching you, never mind the tension. Please excuse me while I dance. I forgot to mention I'm going on strike. At least for now. Trying to avoid disappointment. At least for now.